So I just came to explain a video from Titans League, which is 3.5a. So it uses the patch of 3.35a. 3.35a, we all know what the fuck that is. It was the latest patch in Lich King. I am exploding Classic King, aka my own mod for the game. So this is not like the official World of Warcraft, right? Like servers. It's a mod made by the community. This mod contains an upgrade to the entire world, to all territories, all textures, everything you can possibly imagine. So it's not the official Wrath of the Lich King Blizzard server. This is Orgrimmar. I'll give you an example. This is Orgrimmar, and this is how it looks. Oh, sorry. All those additional NPCs you see, ignore them. So I've played like Wrath of the Lich King in my youth for ages. And I know as a fact that when you play World of Warcraft, you know, as a Horde player, where do you hang out? You know, it's that simple. And I think Blizzard needs to think about this too. You know, when you update a game. World of Warcraft. Sorry, I mean World of Warcraft Classic. That's Classic Lich King that's coming out. Is going to give players a new mount they can purchase. Probably a new pet toy they can purchase. Revisit the Death Knight features. And basically that's it. They're just gonna maybe polish the dungeon finder, and they won't really touch anything else. And well, mine is basically my version of mod is a server where, you know, everything's actually updated. So it's a Lich King client, and it's updated to a newer, brander version. And of course, I'm sort of developing this by myself. And why is that guy level 30? I sort of gotta change him to low 80. But point being is, this is the Gates of Orgrimmar. Could you imagine the Gates of Orgrimmar and Wrath of the Lich King when they release it using these new brand textures? This is all thanks to Resnick the Shaman, who you can Google on YouTube, and you can see that he has this mod, Wrath of the Lich King graphics boost mod, that basically enhances all your graphics, character models, gives you worgen models, gives you new territories to explore, gives you maps for every dungeon. So if you want to see Reachfire Chasm, Wrath of the Lich King have a dungeon map, you can actually download it. You can actually have it as a mod, as a patch. And all these textures, that modifies the official patch of your client, and it's like a mod. It modifies your game, and I highly recommend this. As developers, like who work on a server, we focus more on the aspect of not the display ID of the NPC, not their textures. We focus on their levels, what are they going to carry, and so on and so forth. So our Orgrimmar grunts, for instance, wave at you when you approach them, bow at you, laugh at you sometimes. It switches up. Their shield right here, so their weapons have changed. They carry a one-handed axe and a shield instead of your regular two-handed axe now. And when you enter Orgrimmar City through the front gates, the music begins to change to what Resnick said it. Over here we planned to add a vendor, but then we decided fuck it, because what if a role player comes and he wants to roleplay? Just leave it open. The Valley of Strength was updated by a new bonfire, a new tent close by, and of course Grunt Moika, the one named Grunt, is here. If you want new shops, new points of interests, everything is listed here. Orgrimmar Warrior, Curiosity Shop, Hero's Harness, new additional places that never existed now exist on a Grunt. So Blizzard could you know, add things, but they won't. There is also a jousting event that we have. Grommash Hold is a PvE hall, so if you need all your PvE armor and items, you will find it at the PvE hall, where you buy your all player versus environment gear. Lightning Blades Breeders is a flight training ground. Offices Lounge is the PvP lounge, where you go buy PvP stuff. Mystic Emporium, transmogrification, so if you want to transmog your armor, you go there and you transmog your armor. The rest is just custom points of interest, like markets and shit. So I don't know what Blizzard is going to bring for a Wrath of Lich King client, you know, as an upgrade. But I expect to see something like this, which I probably fucking won't. Again, I'll see a pet, a companion pet, and I'll see a mount. That's the top upgrade we're going to see from Blizzard. All the vendors are modified. So now they sell you all sorts of staff, all sorts of maces, all sorts of maces from all sorts of level, and they're divided into maces and staves vendors. So every weapons vendor has its own title of what they're going to sell you. This is Orgrimmar City during the nighttime. Of course, new NPCs have got. Ooh, this table is invisible. I'm going to fix that. I was working on... Oh yeah, it's still in development. My bad. That's right.
What can I help you with?
Glory to the whole.
So every place in Orgrimmar has changed. The guild embassy now has representatives of the 5 factions, along with their flags, for instance. And every place has a new sign. Orgrimmar General Store is this area, and also that guy. He's a part of the Orgrimmar General Store. And when you go further down here, the Frostwolf Embassy, aka the guy who Ambassador usually gives you the quests. For the Frostwolf is right there. Over here is the Shattered Axe. This store sells you leveling gear, for which you need Champion Seal, which you will do far later in the Lich King, when you actually get the Champion Seal. So that's all the leveling gear, and now you can buy it in Orgrimmar. This vendor used to be in Dalaran. However, if you don't know, Dalaran used to be known as Legoran. So when you were in Dalaran, along with all those dozens of players, the city would lag. And because there was NPCs under Dalaran, the whole city would cause a massive lag that you can not play properly or move properly. So every major vendor is now moved in the capital cities, Orgrimmar, Stormwind. That way you don't have to deal with issues. Now Blizzard probably won't fix this on their official server. They're probably just going to leave Dalaran as it is, and it's going to cause lag. Maybe they're going to fix it. I have no fucking clue. But I highly doubt it.
The reckoning is at hand.
This is a weapon merchant that sells extra PvP stuff, but we're probably going to change this later down the future. We were just toying with this. He's mainly an axe vendor, this chap. So anything you want, he'll kind of sell it for you. And Horde citizens and other NPCs in the town will be doing animations. They'll be seen everywhere. They come in the Forest Troll variety, Darkspear variety, Orc variety, and a Goblin variety, I believe, for Orgrimmar. This guy is supposed to, for instance, play an animation, but I didn't work on him yet. The Horde Warbringer still exists in the game, but he sells old PvP gear such as Furious Gladiator stuff. Furious Gladiator's armor and stuff in PvP was removed from the game, and so we kind of re-added it, so he sells all of it. This guy was changed to sell all sorts of Furious Gladiator gear as well. So he's like, if you want the Tabard, there you go. That's a reward you can get from team rating. Now, this house right here, where every player sits down, usually in camps, goes AFK, has some beautiful, nice blood out statues, and it has this sacred book in the middle, which shines a red aura. That's your top of your Orgrimmar bank. Now, because I'm so considerate, and I know, you know, that players hang out at Where is that with their hangout? Oh yeah, the Orgrimmar Bank. The Bank of Orgrimmar. It is official. Every player goes to the Bank of Orgrimmar, no matter what the hell they do. They AFK there, go to the bank. This bank is modified with 3 orcs who sit down with a Kron elite on both sides, and right here to the side on both sides of the bank, there is an opening where you can go in the back. And you got foam swords. Why foam swords? Well, imagine if you want to duel somebody in game, like, I don't know, the famous streamer Asmongold, and you're bored, and you're waiting time, you're waiting for a dungeon. Sure, you can get the foam sword rack as a trading card item, you know, which you won't, not a lot of people will have. What if the foam sword rack was available in game, but you didn't have it as an item, so you can use it everywhere, but, you know, it was somewhere in the Orgrimmar Bank? Well, there you go. Now you got a foam sword. Use it, hit people, win people in duel. That's what this foam sword rack is for. They still got their guild vault in one area. And the best part is, they got a new Horde bank.
What can I help you with?
They got a nice table if they want to sit down, converse with their friends. This is what, in my honest opinion, Blizzard should do. They should give Orgrimmar and the other cities a more of a old feeling to it, with new textures, new love to it. I mean, if modders can do this to your city, Wrath of the Lich King, why can't you do it? You know what I mean? But hey, what do I know? So I'm just gonna rename this probably to Old Orgrimmar, because I didn't do it at the first time. Just a moment, please. Oh yeah, new loading screens. I don't know if you guys care. Whee! So yeah, also there's new music in Orgrimmar. Again, thanks to Resnick the Shaman and his team. There's new tents. This is a new spawnly object by me.
Greetings. What are you looking for?
Porthos, right here, is Regent Vendor with a more decorated shop, more mystical, more shaman-y like. And his upper floor with the Horde citizen in the middle, smoking it seems. The interiors are all different, new textures. And there's a low blood elf bench right here. So you can relax, chillax. If you're in the middle of Orgrimmar and you're bored, you want to AFK, go ahead. Right here is the Kor'kron sign, so you can just Kor'kron call announcements of any sorts. Another bench to sit down. And in here is the Curiosity Shop and the Sky Tower. The Sky Tower is the Sky Tower. The Curiosity Shop is a new shop that's in here. So if you're a player, you can buy Cowardly Flight Potion, Winterfall, Firewater, Mohawk Grenade, a Paint Bomb, Blue Smoke Flare with credits, which are easily obtainable. You summon this companion pet, which you get at the start of the game at level 5, and whatever mob you kill, as long as he's around your level, 2 levels below, 2 levels higher, doesn't matter. For each kill you get a credit, and you use these credits to purchase simple rewards. That's all you do. That's how you get the credits. So donation items, or trading card items, as Blizzard would make them available but never available to you, you never see the light of day, you complete and reach level 80, you never see these items, would just be standing in the dust. But in here, at least they're usable and you can go around places and chillax, have fun. You want a Rickery magic broom? There you go, buy one, drive around. Do you want a Calico cat? Well, that's 1,000, but hey, it's worth it. Path of Illidan, you already know what that is. If you don't, here I'll show you a little bit where you can purchase from this shop. This one, you fear yourself, so you're casting the fear on yourself. This is excellent for collision testing. So if you're a developer, another private server, I highly recommend this potion, because we have to use it to test. Oh, is there a hole here? Oh, can a mage glitch there? It's a very interesting item. Paint Bomb covers an enemy player in paint. Unfortunately, I need an enemy player if I want to show you. Blue Smoke Flare just launches a flare. Party Grenade makes everybody dance. It says so on the grenade. Mohawk Grenade, we all know what that is. You throw a Mohawk and you get a Mohawk mask. And this is just a raptor, a white raptor you can ride. And this is just the magic broom from Halloween. So everybody knows those items. So, here's me. this is the path of Illidan. Wherever you walk, you just have this green flame following you. Path of Cenarius, you have flowers following everywhere you go. If you're in the air, they will also... Oh, looks like they won't follow you, but the flame... Oh, okay, so the flowers spawn on the ground no matter what. That's cool. Over here, we got the new and improved gun shop, run by Kaya the gunsmith. She sells all sorts of bullets, even some stuff for PvP. Red air rifle, anything from Dalaran is also available at her place. And you want to trade some, Northrend currency? You can buy some stuff now. Again, Blizzard won't do this on their official fucking servers, so I decided I'm gonna make my own version, and I was making this a long time ago. Of course, there are some unique NPCs just doing random shit in the background, like Dugar here messing with explosives, and he's actually an alpha NPC from Burning Crusade that went unused. Up here is just a little marksman practice center, a bed where people sleep. And over here in the next shop is another bench, bonfire, another bench secluded in the back, and Orgrimmar Auction House, which I have to work on. And when I do work on it, I have a lot of changes on this place to do. A lot of bloody changes. I still have to work on this guy a lot. But basically, in this guy you have tables, soup, places to hang out, same thing. I still haven't gotten to that guy. The Orgrimmar Inn with old fancy gammon, a new Frostwolf Bloodhound, new beds.
Hey, how you
Old
doing?
Kozish right here, who was for some reason sitting down. I forgot why is he sitting down again. What is he sitting down on there? What was I putting? Oh yeah, I was gonna put him on the pot. That's right. Now I remember. Yeah, Kozish, I'll be back to you.
Blood and thunder.
Don't be shy.
The old-fashioned war harness maker sells all sorts of stuff for Plutar Gladiator and stuff for ethereal credit and currency. Totems, librams, you name it. Usually these stuff, you don't ever use them, or it takes them a while for you to purchase them, and you'll never buy them, usually. This one, for instance, is from the Emble Blade, Revered, and this is kind of a one that Blizzard never added into the game. Again, they won't really do it on their official server, I believe so, when they release Classic Lich King, I guess. This is actually in the game, unused, and they won't use it 100%. I don't know why, but they just won't. So other than that, what else do we got? If you guys don't know, a new house again, our stuff again. And over here is the Bowyer. This guy used to be located in Valley of Honor. Now he's here. He sells the bows and stuff. Anything you need for bows, you'll find at this Jin Sora, who has his own shop in the tower that connects to the second floor of your city, to the Sky Tower. Over here we got the Mystic Emporium, which is right out when you get out of the tower. When you go into the Mystic Emporium, you speak to old Zevri, and anything you want to transmog into, you may transmog right here. Any item you got available, you can transmog into, basically. Just, you can't mushroom, you can't, of course, transmog into a ethereal credit, a currency, but it will still display the item, but you won't be able to do that.
Our time will come.
And this is his personal private shop. Zankaya, who used to be here doing nothing, now he's just toying with a little ball.
How are you doing?
Over here is the Hall of Legends,
Victory lies
PvP
ahead.
Hall. Every battle master has received a little update when you mouse over them, and you can see this little mouse.
The reckoning is at hand.
When you go into the PvP Hall of the Hall of Legends, that has been fully updated, you got these elevators leading up here to this platform, that has nothing on it. And you have the accessories quartermaster. If you are excelling in PvP, you can buy a lot of PvP stuff here, available at your convenience. even an Orb of Deception, which is a really hard to acquire item. Although I swear to God that I organized these vendors better before.
Everything has a price.
Wrathful Gladiator vendor. Oh yeah. That's the Wrathful Gladiators.
Death to all who oppose us.
Basically, the PvP gear you need is nicely organized inside of vendors. If you turn your GM on, or if you come as another player, there's more armor and weapons available for you. And this is the old classic weapons you can buy. Every grunt and every guard is updated to level 80 elite. On Blizzard Classic Lich King, it's probably going to be level 60. I hope not, but it might be. So pay attention to that. This is the Valley of Spirits that was updated in order to make use of the area, which used to be just an empty wide tunnel of nothing. Nothing. So Orgrimmar Watchers now exist, who are your guides to the city. And you got Horde citizens, first aid trainers, and shit. So it's a whole new section of the city. So it's like a big Dalaran, basically.
How are you?
And over here, you got a new bank, a new auctioneer for the trolls of Orgrimmar. That's where your new bank and stuff is. And there are signs, of course: Bank of Orgrimmar, Orgrimmar Auction House. There's a drummer, which is your priest trainer. And down here is the main lounge. If you want to chill, roleplay with your homies of the Horde.
How may I aid you?
Welcome
How you
to the
doing,
beautiful and beautiful hut. You got your nice innkeeper right there now. Now you just don't have one innkeeper in one area of Orgrimmar. You got him in several places. And you got your brew of the month, mage trainers. You go up, and more decorations on the rooftop, along with some more exquisite stuff. And there you go. That's the troll section pretty much, along with new towers, which you can't access anyway. So this is unsolid because you can't access it. But anything below here is solid because we made it solid. And of course, over here you got a new vendor again, whose main focus is warhammers. Over here you got a staff merchant, and in his whole hut you got people working on his shit. This guy is just an Orgrimmar Legion dude. This is a riding trainer. No shit, really, eh? Anyway, you don't have much really that he sells, but he's basically the equivalent of the Northern Flightmaster trainer. However, if you really want to ride anything, and if you don't have anything, you can train anything you want with this guy. This is your Wind Rider Keeper from Outland version into Orgrimmar version. So if you want a flying mount, you can buy him in Orgrimmar now. The rest is a display of mounts. This guy is the War Mount Quartermaster. He sells anything you want from PvP mounts available at the brightest vendor. Anything you want, it's sold right here from the PvP. And all of them are displayed right here for you to obtain. The patch updates your models of your mounts. You can download the patch. I've already spoke about Resnick's patch, and and don't worry, I'll probably include it in the description for the patch for that boosts your whole entire graphics for your game.
Don't be shy.
Which is a patch we're using to modify the game as well. This right here is the Orgrimmar Bike Trike, imported from Warlords of Draenor for the Wrath of the Lich King client. Could you imagine that? Did you ever want a mechano hog from Warlords of Draenor? Not that crappy one you got in the Wrath of the Lich King. I believe I got it right here somewhere, I just don't know where exactly. I got so many mounts, fuck. I wish I could. I wish I had a search bar so I could just go through all this. No. You know what? We'll do it later. But point being is, the whole game is updated for you.
Blood and thunder. What's up?
So the graphics boost gives you the boost of the game. However, everything else you see, the new houses and stuff, that's what our server added. So this is server, you know, the new objects and stuff is the server related. The new graphics boost is the patch related. So remember to recognize the difference between the two, please. Here's a new Herbalism Trainer, and every shop, every place has a name. The Desert Rose, right? The Slippery Wrench. Again, you won't see Blizzard doing this. Weird Juju. Lethal Weapons. Every place has a unique name to it, and it has to.
Blood. What do you need?
And of course, some new beautiful stuff for PvE and PvP that's available for sale from this beautiful vendor right here. Thunderlord Armory. Do you guys know the Thunderlord clan? Well, he's a Thunderlord Orc. And he's got a nice, beautiful tent, doesn't he? And here we got our Ogre brothers. The Stolmal clan have moved into Orgrimmar, and they're making some shit. And right here we got Keldran. This poor orc sap is burning everything he sees to erase the old memory of the old horde. And over here we got brand new stairs. If you go up these stairs, they lead you to the gates. The massive gates have catapults, bonfires, and a consortium recruiter. And this is how your gates look from here. Now, mages, remember the time when you have glitched upon the Orgrimmar wall on the outside, used your blink and climbed the wall with levitations? Do not worry. The community of World of Warcraft has thought about you bastards. For this reason, we have enforced our towers. We reward you for glitching, climbing, wasting all your time just to break the game in every sense possible. Please welcome yourself to the Tower of Orgrimmar. Welcome yourself to a brand new hangout area. You want a forge? You want an owl? You got that here. Do you want another forge? You got that here. Do you want more unique animal? Do you want chests? Do you want drums? Do you want a roleplay? Do you want to sit around a campfire? Please help yourself. Tell you what, you want to access the other tower too, so you can glitch more parts of Orgrimmar City? No problem. You got the bridge that leads you across into the other tower. Welcome, my friends. Welcome. Sit down, chillax, enjoy yourself. Sit by the fire and roleplay. We encourage roleplaying. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen, for the Valley of, what is it? Spirits. The Valley of Spirits and Valley of Strength are now completed, and now we're going to the next valley, which will be the Valley of Wisdom. Right here we're going to a fruit vendor who has her own fruit stall in the middle of nowhere. Are you a hunter? You need your fruit for your pets in order for them to like you because you're a cheap bastard? Please go here. What's this? Oh, Grommash Hold. This is Grommash Hold. Designed to Grommash Hold. Yeah. The Thunderlord clan have also moved in here, and they're selling some beautiful, nice stuff. So you see, Grommash Hold, which used to be empty, have nothing in it, now actually has things around it. Grommash Hold, which used to be the emptiest section of Orgrimmar City, now has beautiful fences, a nice garden, and the Wyvern's Tail. The Wyvern's Tail is a brand new inn. High Priest, Lord Citizen, Innkeeper, Regent Vendor. Anything you need is found in this inn, along with a few Horde visitors, and Sarok, who is moved from the Valley of Strength up here, a Rogue Trainer, and so on and so forth. Old Orgrimmar has been improved and imbued. The old trading fire, any trading dummy that used to be around in the Valley of Honor, has moved to Grommash Hold. Now you might be wondering, why have you done this? Well, simple as that, really. Because Grommash Hold is right there. And where do you want the players to gather most? Well, at the trading dummies. That way when the Alliance players storm the city, you beat the fuck out of them as soon as you see them while you're training on that training dummy. And over here, you got the beautiful, nice little mini market, along with that beautiful role-playing place for you and your homies to sit down and chillax. But guess what? Do you really want to protect your war chief while sitting down role-playing? Don't worry about it. Right over the corner, you got a nice, beautiful bank. If in case you forgot an item, any item that you need, this banker right here, along with a guild vault, will help you succeed in your cause. And now, if you want to be the ultimate coward, and only the ultimate coward, you may proceed to go to the Darkmoon Fair. But that's a story for another time. This is, of course, still the thing to Grommash Hold, and if you want to wait while Alliance players are dying, or while you're waiting for backup, save yourself the time, auctioneer, and enjoy yourself. Oop, fucking cords. And this is Grommash Hold. Grommash Hold has become the official new PvE hall. So anything you need from your dungeons and raids, your emblems from Dalaran, all the vendors are now here. So you can purchase your PvE gear. This is what Blizzard should do. This is what Blizzard should do, but they won't do it again. But I'm telling you why we did this, so it makes sense to you. Shout out to my brother Axarian, my friend, who helped me build most of Orgrimmar and most of Sorvin City, all the concepts, and realizing why this is a possibility, why it should be done. This place right here, so when players go to do your PvP hall is located here. When your player versus environment, your dungeon raid hall, it was located in Dalaran. So all your players are mainly in Dalaran, and your war chief just gets attacked, there's no player interaction. With all your PvE vendors moved here, Dalaran is less laggy, one. Second, every player who was for dungeon and raid gear is now in Grommash Hold, meaning extra protection for your war chief. Isn't that what you want? Don't you want your war chief to be protected? Fuck yeah, I do. I want my war chief to be fucking protected so much that both PvP and PvE players come to his fucking assist. So, remember, all your dungeon and raid gear are sold right here from your vendors. This is what Blizzard should do. Again, they won't do it. And this is Grommash Hold. That model is wrong. Whoever questions me on that model, it's wrong. It shouldn't be that model for Thrall, especially him standing in the middle of the fucking throne room. Again, we ran into some development issues. Long story. Point being is, every ambassador now here has their own seat. The Blood Elves, the Tauren, the Forsaken, the Trolls of Vol'jin, and Paladins. Why the fuck are Paladins so special? But point being is, everybody has their seat. And to top it all, the Emblem of Frost, the strongest PvE gear, is right beside the war chief. God, will those Alliance players hate this place. And we go on. And that is pretty much the Valley of Wisdom. And, well, actually not really. You got this little side path here, and okay, there you go. That's the Valley of Wisdom. And now to proceed into the drag. I hated this place so much. It felt like a drag. I know that you players liked it for being the drag, but I don't like it. So I added this new tent, more citizens to hang out, and of course, updated the enchanting Emporium. In here you will find the enchanting trainers, more objects than you can find, books, this beautiful table, and of course, when you look up, crystals, beautiful crystals that make you jizz. And when you go on further and up, you get to the top floor. No shit, everybody knows that. If you don't, now you know. Connects to the Valley of Wisdom. And of course, there's little details like citizens running all around the city. Move through it and you arrive to the new and improved Jandy's Sorry, I'm European, so I basically herbalist area. Basically, you go in Herbalism Trainer, Herbalism supplies, and of course, lots of flour. And you go further on, bonfire if you want to chill out with your buddies, a new guard who's elite, and the mighty pen. The brand new inscription shop is much better than that of Dalaran's. Anything you need you shall find in this beautiful place.
Speak, friend.
There's an ink trader. Remember the ink trader, Dalaran? Well, I got one here. Inscription trainer, who's now Grand Master rather than just being artisan scribe. Fuck you, Blizzard. Anyway, inscription supplies. There you go. And all of this that you need is available here. Sarlek and Tamaro, if you remember these two players, they were actually from... Sarlek and Tamaro were actually from... What is it called? The Machinima. Divided Soul. I highly recommend it. These two are from Divided Soul Machinima. So this place has been highly decorated. Just look at it. Just look at this place. Oh, I jizz how good it is. Now I continue on, and this place was mapped by and redone by Axarion. Axarion, that's right. And over here we got the Orgrimmar Legion again, grunts and shit, and the cooking area with these brand new construction workers who are always busy and say fuck you because they don't like you.
Be good.
And when you go here, you go to the meat vendor, cooking trainer who actually trains artisan, yes, for some reason, I have no idea why. Oh wait, I do, I'll explain that later. And cooking suppliers. Anything you need from Northrend, this cooking supplier sells. Even the chef's hat. Yes. Now, because I've already shown you this place, I'm just gonna go right here and show you that you can enter here into the drag. And the Gotree's traveling gear is the bag shop.
What do you need?
And he sells every sort of bag that you need. Any bag, any recipe for the bag, the tailoring recipes, the leatherworking recipes, all of them are available from this guy to buy. Now, why has this been done? Well, because we want you, as you level up, to focus on your professions. When you look at our starting zones are heavily profession based. So we want you to take your professions, and as you level up, we want you to have as much recipes as you can. So when you level up, you're like, oh my god, I'm actually getting rewarded by doing professions, right? It also helps you level up. That's another story. You have a gem pouch, herb pouch, scribe satchel, leatherworker satchel. So if you feel overwhelmed and you need a bag for your profession items, all of them are available for you for the cost of 70 copper. It's a done good deal, right? If you want a unique 16 slot bag, a unique one, but only one, that's 24 gold, 25 gold, honestly, here. This is a joke pouch. It's just a joke. If you want a pouch, it's just a joke. Dryneck leather bag, you can buy how many you want, but 24 gold, it's going to cost you. Traveler's backpack, unique, you can only have one. Just like this one, you can only have one of each. Huge brown sack, and the rest of the satchels are here available for sale, and all your bag needs. Of course, there'll be more mailboxes all over Orgrimmar, so make sure you pay attention for that. I'm finding herbs, so here I'm going to mailbox. Here you go. So all mailboxes are going to show up on my radar for you now. The construction workers are working in Orgrimmar, upgrading houses and stuff. And if you did not know, this is an original blizzard bug right here, this window. Just so you know. And over here we got Magar's Cloth Goods with new stairs. Now, when you go in here, look at this brand new tailoring shop. When you go in Wrath of the Lich King Classic, you know, the Lich King Classic, you won't see updates like these, which I highly recommend they should do, or Dalaran will be fucking laggy. But point being is, here you go. Frozen Orb Trader, once more, is found here if you want to trade Eternal Water, Eternal Frost Lotus, Eternal Shadow, Eternal Life, Eternal Air, so on and so forth. Light Armor Merchant for your PV items. Tailoring Trainer for Grandmaster Tailor. A Hatter, of course, just like the guy in Dalaran, same thing, sells random hats. But each hat now, along with other items on this server, have their own unique description. Except for this guy, and this guy, and this guy, and this guy. Port Cloth Quartermaster, we already know what that person is. And this tailoring vendor has been updated to give you a lot of recipes from the Burning Crusade, Lich King, Classic, and so on and so forth.
For the
Essentially, not only the vendors were updated, not just gameplay, but visually the entire gameplay for your experience has been updated. For leather trader, same thing like from the vendor of Dalaran, functions with the same thing, trades leather and fur. You go
What
into
can I help you with?
this place, which is leveling gear, basically as you level leatherworking. Apprentice leatherworker, skinning trainer, leatherworking trainer, we already know what that is, and leatherworking supplies. Why does he sell one of those? I should delete that. Fuck that. We already got a vendor for that shit. But never mind. Point being is, welcome to the leatherworking shop. Looks grandiose. Better than the Cataclysm, in my opinion. But point being is, here's a Korkon's Wanted, Orgrimmar Legion, Droppers and Sawn Salvage,
We will persevere.
and this is basically a quest area, so it's not really that important. Over here you got the Yelmox Alchemy and Potions. An alchemy shop, updated to the highest beta. Would you like to do anything in the alchemy shop? Help yourself, my friend.
What do you need?
Has new machinery, new tables, new pots and everything. Ooh, Forsaken Plague. What devilish schemes are going on in here? And of course, if you go up inside of the tower, more decorations are soon to follow, new textures everywhere. Thank God, I hated the old textures. And this troll standing on the balcony, providing you quest as he always does. And now, I'm going to show you some bonus detail in the Valley of Strength. By bonus detail, bonus stuff we added to the game. So, if you somehow glitch as a mage and make it to this tower, if you make it to this tower, you can stand in this tower. It used to just be a huge open gap hole with nothing in it. Now you can actually stand up here and sit and look down upon players if you want to. But barely has anybody ever glitched here. I don't know a player who's glitched here ever in my life. Well, actually, that's not true. I know one guy who did. I know a lot of people who glitched here, but I'm not really sure about there. So, you can't really reach that by normal means, so it looks like a background fire decoration. So, background decor. You'll see a lot of bonfires and stuff are also background decor. And this guy has returned back with a new name, and he's like, welcome to Orgrimmar. See? Troll Rootstocker. Now, after I finished the Valley of Strength and the Drag, I finished all of these sectors shows up except for the Cleft of Shadows and Valley of Honor. Heading into the Valley of Honor, oh my god, this place was the worst to update. Most work went into the Valley of Honor. It was empty, we did not know what the fuck to do there. A lot of work went in here. So we realized one thing. Orgrimmar doesn't have a Druid Trainer. So, the Druid Trainer is right here. This guy right here is your Druid Trainer. And right here you got the Market Square as soon as you enter. The Market Square provides you a bundle of things. You have a Horde Citizen just advertising his shop, along with a weapon vendor for the Forsaken, selling all sorts of daggers that you need. The Fireworks vendor. Do you want to launch fireworks? Make yourself at home. The Meat vendor, if you want stuff for your hunter. Fruit vendor, if you want more stuff for your hunter. Light armor merchant that sells random shirts of all kind. And also some PvP stuff from the old Wrath of the Lich King events. Leather armor merchant for leveling gear again. And mail armor merchant that sells some PvE and PvP gear. This is the new bank and Orgrimmar auction house for the Valley of Honor. There's a bank here. There's a bank and auction house there. There's a bank and auction house here. And I believe that's it. There's not one in Cleft of Shadow because that would be overkill. This bank is solely Tauren focused. It used to be the place of Kiro's Harness, who has moved out of this place, and she's in the Valley of Strength now. This is your new bank, and yes, you can go in the back, you can go anywhere you want, roam about. So, a lot of detail in this city. Over here, we got a nice, beautiful tent with citizens around the fire. And of course, if we go here, nice tent for you to sit down, chillax, sleep, go fuck yourself, whatever the hell you want. And of course, Asuran's Market. Asuran's Market with a beautiful tent in the background, little secret private area for a couple of euros. And of course, in here we got Asuran selling stuff from Dalaran. Magenius, Magenius. Oh my god, I just realized his mage, Ninius. He's a mage, he's a genius mage, a genius, who sells all sorts of regions. With the Kolkron elite patrolling this tower, and you go further up, you will notice some really funny details in here, such as this. Now, why is this? If this object wasn't here, you'd see a lot of issues. Over here is the patrol tower, and when you look down, you will see a new sector here that you didn't see before, but later on that. Because we'll go here. This is the Valley of Honor from the view, from this view, this view, this view, and this is the new hangout spot for the Murloc group, aka this guy. And over here you can have a little picnic grill if you want, which is blockaded, as you can see. Over here is Thar Snowblader, and here is the thorium shells guy, who we will change eventually. Horde citizens, a huge picnic area where you can hang out, chill by the riverside. And if we go further on, we will lead you further into the Valley of Honor. The Hall of the Brave also received an update on the inside with elevators that lead you upstairs. However, these ladders are screwed, so I will have to fix that. Why are they screwed? I have no idea. The Battle Masters are all now here. You will see a Warrior Trainer. This guy's here for your XP disablement. Arena Battle Master, Warrior Trainers, and some seats if you want to roleplay and be private. And of course, over here, to the side of this massive place, there is Bladewind Training Grounds. The Bladewind Clan was a clan from Outland that was annihilated. Here they make their return as trade supplies, and of course as spear vendors, sword vendors, you name it vendors, and Ox of the Mithril Order. And now we go on further, and there's this training dummy ground where the grunts train with Horde citizens again. A little camping spot for you and your homies. And continuing on, there's a group of Doomsayers. These Doomsayers are our spoiler alert. In Ragefire Chasm, these guys make a little return. We remade Ragefire Chasm. Merkit, the Warlock Trainer, is here now, and it's a huge sector now actually used by the Warlocks. And fire right here, and this is the blacksmith engineering section where everybody goes for the professions. I will show that too. This right here is the construction worker debris where all the construction worker guys are. This is the veteran grunt, veteran grunt, veteran grunt. This is an unused NPC from Altharak Valley who was removed. We are using him again. Rogue Trainer, Ormok, is right here. And we go on.
What do you need?
This board, you notice it all around the city, and this board right here as well is also all over the city. You can find these anywhere you want. The Red Canyon mining has now been improved with a new hot icon, with a new stall on top of it, and finally when you walk into it there's a blood elf who actually offers you jewel crafting, which you could only find in Silvermoon City, but now you can find it also in Orgrimmar. Beside him, this is Apprentice Jewel Crafter. Jewel crafting supplies, a tower with a nice fancy dress that sells anything dollar related, as well as beginning gems for those chaps who are dabbling in the power of gems. And the Mining Trainer. Behind it, you got this guy secretly working on some beautiful stuff, and the forge you can use to forge shit, and another forge you can use to forge shit. and an anvil if you want to jewel craft your stuff. So it's a jewel crafting and mining area for the jewel crafter's most exquisite and private moments. A blacksmith too, I guess, but his trainer is not here, so not recommended. Bonfire, along with some Frostful Shredder units, were in production thanks to the Blood Elven Construction Company. The Nog's Machine Shop, a huge decor along the road, and finally, Gnome and Goblin Engineering Manuals available inside. New advertisement signs. There's an enchanted anvil, shredder, huge carpets, tables.
Time is money.
New place. This guy worked at a new device, which was already here. So this device here is original, and some of the shredders are original, but not all of them.
Talk to me.
Engineering supplier has been updated with new stuff. As you can see, this was not available before. If you go on Lich King Classic, you won't find it there. And yeah, this is his private shop. And this is the main profession section where you went for blacksmithing, where you went for your weaponsmith training, where you went for your mining training, and other stuff regarding engineering, where everybody used their anvils and forges. Now you will actually find new things, and of course a new guy patrolling the area, which is Warlock Gorchuk. Do you guys remember Oxhorn? Red Snapper? Red Snapper? This is the Siege Works. The Siege Works is
What do you want and thunder?
Armorsmith Trainer, Armorsmith, Horde Citizen again, and so on. And over here we got the Arms of Legend. The Arms of Legend shop features a Weapon Master. So if you like your cats of training, another Weapons Master, and a brand new Weapons Vendor.
Strength and honor.
And up here, it's just a tower. This is a weaponsmith trainer for your blacksmithing. Up here is just a tower of patrolling grunts and shit again until you reach the very bloody top again, with, of course, new decoration and a brand new view of the Warlock section can be seen from here, and of course this back. But we will not focus on that yet. We will focus on this. So this is your new engineering, blacksmithing, mining section. And the Burning Anvil. Let's go. The Burning Anvil involves a huge new forge again, weapons, a Horde Citizen standing inside, the Heavy Armor Merchant, updated once more with some beautiful Lich King gear, blacksmithing supplies, and blacksmithing trainer. And there you go, that's your huge shop. And finally, over here where this grunt is and where this tree is, if you go up the road, you can turn to your right. And if you turn to your right and turn your camera just properly enough, you can see there's nothing there, right? But if you go here, again, turn, you'll just see that little barrel. When you mouse over it, you're going to see Horde Siege Engine. That's all it says. Why? It's just a little troll we added. A little troll, you know, like a little secret. You know, if you find these secrets of developers, that's where they are. Over here, there's a light day bug. And on World of Warcraft Classic Blizzard servers, you will probably find this as well. So if you're in the Valley of Honor and you're right here, you will probably find this in official Blizzard servers. It's an Orgrimmar bug, which Blizzard has never fixed. See how my light is darkish tone in a way? Dark tone, right? Now if I go to this carpet, watch the light on my screen. Watch the entire light. Watch the lightning. See that? You see the color correlation difference? Dark, light, dark, light, dark, light, dark, light, dark, light, dark, light. It keeps switching. It's a bug. I have no idea why. Over here you got the Sauron's Leather and Steel Armory with a new scaffolding barricade where the workers are working on, along with Orgrimmar Legion grunt and stuff. And over here you will find some new vendors who moved in. You will find Morgum and Sana who are selling their stuff. And if you go up here, the Ring of Valor, this elevator will lead you to the Ring of Valor. And the Ring of Valor is basically this place surrounded by grunts and a huge fence this time so you don't fall off. And this is the Ring of Valor Arena. The Ring of Valor Arena goes all the way around until here. We connect to the rest of the section of the city. But as you go to the Ring of Valor, you'll see this portal, which leads you inside of the arena itself. And of course, there's some brand new decorations. An Arena Battle Master. The goblins updated.
Interesting.
And,
Yeah, what do you want?
Yo. Hey,
Greetings.
how are you?
this is your arena. So this is how your arena looks like from the inside. Now you got benches all around, so you can actually sit down and spectate the arena. And here's a huge throne for the war chief, or you. This throne did not exist before. And you can sit down and be like, I am the master. Right? It's a huge gladiator pit. And that's what we want it to be, like a huge Roman Colosseum. And so, there you go. This is your Roman Colosseum. And 2 entrances, and the second one's here. Now, if you want to compete inside of the Colosseum and fight against other players, you click this portal, and it transports you to the Argent Battle Warg. Now, if you mount this warg, you're able to challenge the Alliance players to a fight. This teleports you back inside of the Orgrimmar city. The Alliance can't take that, only you can take that. This whole battleground right here is where you challenge the Alliance. The only reason I can click on this is because I'm a GM. So, when you click on it, it teleports you to Stormwind City, where you're able to mount your own wargs and battle the Alliance, and a huge area called the Ring of Lions. Alliance version of their arena, where you can challenge the Alliance, Horde versus Alliance, and a huge pure jousting event. Stormwind City I will showcase for another patch, not in this video. This is Orgrimmar, clearly only Orgrimmar focused. So yeah, that's the Ring of Valor. Now I will proceed to go up here, which is the Ring of Valor section. And once you go up here, you got the huge brand new area for mounts and 2 roads with a proper sign of a Hunter's Hall directing you where to go. If you go here, you will arrive to the Stable Master, who stables all your pets and shit. Oh shit. Also, if you observe this wolf isn't available to you, I think. No, which wolf is? I think this wolf is not available to you. Basically, I'm forgetting which wolves, but there are some wolves here who are not available to you in Wrath of the Lich King, and we added those to the vendor. The White Claw Kennels, again, it's named after an old Horde clan called the White Claw Clan. And the Kennel Master, this guy, he sells the Horde mounts. And every wolf you see here is available for you to purchase, as well as every wolf here in this kennel. And of course, new crates and stuff added.
How you doing, man?
And now, finally, let's go into, well, new mailboxes. Don't forget to pay attention to that. This is the Hunter's Hall, where the hunters now have a huge new garden and a huge new hangout area. Yes, hunters, your Hunter's Hall has been updated to feature this beautiful spot where you can chill out. Your hunter trainer's right there, you have a grunt right there, you have another hunter trainer. Basically, this is your place for you, brother, for you. This is your place to chill out. Yes, you're able to climb this fence and climb this wall, and yes, you're able to sit in this tower and sit here too if you want to observe the campfire. So this is made for people who want to chill out and have their own hangout tent spot. This place is all yours. It's made for the players to sit down, have a community chat, chillax, enjoy themselves. And that's your Hunter's Hall, basically, right here.
Don't be shy.
And over here, you got the brand new and improved private sector of Redwalker's Resort. Redwalker's Resort is the priest trainer area. It's a little portal area. What else is there here?
Talk to me.
Oh, yes. I forgot this guy.
What do you
the
need?
cook. This is the Grandmaster Cook in your city, which you will find only in Valley of Honor if you want to train cooking to Grandmaster. Over here is your cooking supplier, who sells a special unused item from the game, and a butcher's cleaver and hacking cleaver that all come from, what is it called? The dead mines and other places. Over here is just the scaffolding again. And there you go. This is basically, this is the Valley of Honor area. And now to my favorite area of the Valley of Honor, this beautiful waterfall with the green effect, the beautiful forest, and last and not least, my personal favorite of all time, Lumux fishing, where this guy's actually doing a fishing animation rather than just standing there and doing nothing.
Strength
And
honor.
Spirit's Rest. Spirit's Rest is a private little inn where you got Scout Makka, Darkseer Tribesman, Lookout Nodak, a brand new innkeeper who sells you a lot of variety of alcohol while you hang out beside a beautiful forest and want to fish. And you're able to go upstairs, up these crates, and enjoy yourself on this nice beautiful balcony. Sit and enjoy with your players. And the last and the final place is the orphanage. The orphanage, nothing special, it's just an orphanage. Just like the original. It just has new textures and stuff, so it looks much better than the old versions. And there you go. That's the Valley of Honor. I will fly up above the Valley of Honor so you can see the entire thing in all its glory. And now, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, if you do a glitch right here, climb here, go onto this roof, and you try to glitch here, now there's an invisible wall, so you're not able to glitch there anymore. So that's fixed. Now, if we proceed further, now that we looked at every single sector of the city, we are going to proceed the Cleft of Shadows, the last section I didn't show you. The Cleft of Shadows is more Warlock-y than ever. Has a new background up there, as you can see, that's a new background area. And when you look at it from two directions, you can see this. It also leads you back to the Valley of Honor and Valley of Spirits if you go up this road. This area has a lot of Doomsayers. It has also Meat Vendor, has Blade Merchant for everything you need. Oh yeah, name for each shop. This is the Slow Blade. Shadow Shift Brotherhood, where the Rogue Trainer is.
Blood and thunder.
Oh yes. Reku's Poisons. If you go to here, you will encounter
What can I help you with?
a poison supplier for your everyday rogue needs. And over here is a tent. When you go into the set tent, there is your wand merchant. And here is your staff merchant. This is Ironwood's ways, staves and wands. And these vendors, the weapon vendors, will most likely change the more we play test the game. Over here is just a little isolated sector and the little Horde citizen hiding with his bed because he's homeless. Because he just is, and he's growing his own little garden. Who says it's not possible? And Shadow Deep Regions, the region shop, updated. Its interior is wholly updated. This is a private corner where there's nothing. It's just a little private corner. Over here is the Warlock Trainer with Jelizel Succubus, who he summoned. Darkfire Enclave, and a little speed boost. So if you pick that up, it actually makes you faster, and you actually it's just so you can get out of this area. And that's pretty much for this sector, I believe. Except for right here, yeah, the barber shop. those Death Knight eyes will be fixed. And we go further. This is the mushroom vendor, whose shop has been updated. And last and final, what will I have to show? Well, besides the obvious, which is there was somebody supposed to be here, now they're not here, which I will probably have to work on, which I'm really pissed off about, but I will have to work on that. Over here is the Ragefire Chasm. Going into the Ragefire Chasm, everything's pretty much the same with the new models, but there's also this new Legion Outpost. The Legion Outpost will have its own vendor, which will sell you some stuff. This will change though in the downline. This guy is a new quest giver for Ragefire Chasm for our classic version of Old Orgrimmar, and his text has changed. If you Google him on Wowpedia, WowWiki, he was going to have some different text and rewards and the quest descriptions, right? But over here he has his own new stuff to tell you.
Goodbye.
And if you go right here and proceed to go down the path, Earth Borers, Molten Elementals, these guys now have a knockback effect on several targets, so they're an AoE elemental. Earth Borers do the same thing, poison acid your armor. Dark Shaman, Lightning Bolt, Healing Wave. Molten Trog, they do cleave now. They no longer use strike, which is just a single target move. And when you get to Oglifint, he uses a Bone Shield at 95% HP. And he uses... what was it called? Oh yeah, and he cracks your armor. He exposes your armor, in other words. Oglifint is updated. He actually has new spells. So this guy was heavily updated. The Tower and Quest Giver, along with, well, before I continue on that, there's a new sign, Red Canyon Mining Excavation Site. There's a Red Canyon Mining sector in Valley of Honor, and that's what this is named after. When you go here to this area, there's a lot more enemies, and of course, the Quest Giver guy you need to find. Over here is a new Shadow Council flag, and when you go up there's cultists, shadow enforcers and stuff, and when you enter here, this here is Basilan, the rogue boss. This guy is not really counted as a boss for us, but he is a kind of a side boss. We don't really care for Basilan. Our main boss focuses were this boss, and this boss. And yes, if you noticed, I actually do have a dungeon guide now for Wrath of the Lich King, which does not exist in the original. And if you go further on and keep going, there's a Sinister Warlock, more people patrolling the area, an actual sign. And if you go here, you will notice there's a blockade. Now, you're not able to just skip all this up here. You actually have to go up there. And there's a new name, Shadow Sword Passage. Why Shadow Sword? It's actually a Foul Blood Elf clan. Foul Blood Elf order from Kael'thas Sunstrider. So up here, you got a new tent, them hanging out. It looks just like Orgrimmar. So this is an underground Orgrimmar in a way. And there's new poles, new signs, new orbs, new guards, new patrols, you name it. New catapults defending their area. And Alluring Succubus is a new NPC, and Shadow Sword Assassin, the Fell Blood Elves, are new NPCs. These bitches expose your armor, so when they actually attack you, your armor is exposed and your armor is reduced by 50%, just like a rogue can do to you. Shadow Sword Passage, this means this is Shadow Sword Passage still. You're going back to the passage. Ooh, baby. I mean, yeah. This is Shadow Sword City, and the sign says so itself. And this is what it is. Your next boss is right there. Now you might be thinking, that's the last boss of the instance for the achievement. You are wrong. That's where you're wrong. Shadow Sword City looks entirely different, with molten lava flowing all around, tents everywhere you can see, enforcers at every corner, let's see, cultists, carpets. You can't sit there on this chair, honestly. Only GMs can. So you can't sit on that originally. This is their hangout spot, right? Over here is a new hangout spot as well. Originally we were going to add another side boss, but we decided to say, nah, fuck it. And finally, when you go further on, you get here, which is just a little open area where people hang out. And if you complete this dungeon, you can just sit down and roleplay here. That's the best part about it. Every road has a new tent as well, as you can see, along with a tent, a barricade, and people looking at the lava. You keep on going. There's this distillery providing new potions, and this leads you to the new sector where the final boss is. This goes to the Siege Works, a part of Shadow Sword City. So this is Shadow Sword City. And over here is another place where Lyric Succubus is, her assassins and stuff. Another path of the road, until you return back here where you came from. In the middle is your new boss, who is always protected by 2 Shadow Sword assassins, who are rogues. If you go here, you will encounter Lady Irenas. She is a fell blood elf cunt, who is crazy and who will want to kill you. Unlike the last boss, Taragaman the Hungerer, this boss will wreck your fucking shit. She will create an AoE effect, a fire effect, to burn you down, you and your group, and she will knock all of you away. So she will do a knockback effect that knock everybody around her away. If you fall into this lava, it is very, very fatal. If you try to swim to the entrance or to this thing, you're done. There's no way. You're done. You die. That's it. You're gone. Sayonara. So, this is the new Ragefire Chasm dungeon, and she knocks you away off the platform. She knocks all players off the platform, and she does an area effect attack, and at 20% HP, she goes berserk, and all of her attack speed and strength increase. So, that's Lady Irenas, the new boss for the middle of Ragefire Chasm. Continuing on, we go to the Siege Works. The Siege Works is home to the Warlock cult, and over here is Yurgashi Invoker. Yurgashi Invoker casts Fear at 20% of HP, so he actually fears you, while the rest of it he throws Corruption and Curse of Agony on you. In the original version, he would throw a curse of Weakness, and he would also throw Immolation. However, I didn't like that. I liked 2 effects that damage you, like dots, as he's hitting you and also fearing you. And he has been updated to be that. Over here is the secret boss, the Doom Guard you can summon for the Paladins, I believe. And that's it. That's pretty much it. This here is how you access this upper section, which is the Legion's Rise. The Legion's Rise is home to Taragaman the Hungerer, the final boss. Taragaman the Hungerer lies on top of the end of this dungeon, and there he is. Taragaman the Hungerer is the level 18 boss. He's the strongest boss here. He knocks you back again, which he did in the original, but he does it more often now. So now he's able to kill you a lot faster and quicker. This dungeon was made for for Classic WoW. So therefore, when it was made for Classic WoW, it was hard. But in Wrath of Lich King, it was so easy because, well, your talents and everything you picked, every class, was always just more powerful than him no matter what you do. Now he has rogues protecting him who expose your armor, and he has himself who knocks you back. And I forgot what else he does. He uppercuts and he does something else. But point being is he's a very pain in the ass. And there you go. That's your Ragefire Chasm. And now we're just going to fly back using the radar so you can practically see the entire thing from a different view and perspective. I am literally done explaining, and if you want the dungeon, like if you want the dungeon maps and if you want HD textures in every of your model, remember that's a patch. Anything you see added, like the gate, like the minions, the fire, the pit, the smoke, that's all us. We added that in game. We added this as well, right? This is Basilan, the boss, which I just showed you. This is going back. This is looking for the road on this perspective, flying underneath the bridge, looking at it this perspective, and so on and so forth. And as you go up the road and you leave away, we're going to say goodbye to Oglethint. I'm going to miss you, buddy.
May the gates of Quel'Thalas be open.
This is a giant corpse. I forgot to mention that because it's an excavation site. Remember, it's an excavation site. Yes, and there you go. So that's Ragefire Chasm for you. And now just to quickly fly around for you inside of Orgrimmar. We all know this map, so I won't even bother showing it. I'm just going to fly through Orgrimmar in different variations, versions, and just show you how it all looks like. I've already showed you the entire city, so please feel free to go back and play through the video. Now I'm just going to fly, like give you an aerial quick swoop of the entire city. If you want to scroll back through the video and look at the dungeons descriptions of what every sector is, I've already been through every sector, explained everything. This is just a quick fly through at the end now. Oh yeah, and I forgot to turn my game off. So I'm just flying through the city now. Showcasing the various sectors very quickly, just to end it as a little bonus. Also, there's 4 secrets in Orgrimmar that are hidden for the players to find, and if the players can find it, they find it. In this video, I'm probably going to show you one of those secrets after I'm done my guide here, which will be very quick. And I'm just going to show you that beautiful bank again because I love this bank. Oh god, I love this bank. Oh god, I love that bank. Oh wait. Oh, sorry, I just love it so much. Okay, so let's go. Let's go back to the drag. There you go. Just showcasing you this beautiful city once more. From an aerial perspective. That's for another video, the Darkmoon Fair. I won't even go to the Darkmoon Fair. But you can access it from your main city any time of the day you want. And my next video will probably be Alliance Starwind City to explain what changes we did there. And I will give credits to Resnick the Shaman for his excellent textures, retexturing, model fixing, and his team. Resnick the Shaman and his team for textures, patches, changes, and everything. And the Titans League team of Exarian, myself, and a few others who left the team, who did a beautiful job there, may I add, adding models and love to the City of Greatness. None of this, no matter, even if they're my enemies in the end, or my allies, all of them put love to this city. And, you know, they did a community design together, which I highly appreciate. And for that, I will never forget them. So just flying through the city very quick. Remember, you can rewind the video if you want to look at it all again. I'm just doing a quick fly through now, and I'm gonna go take a quick fly through into the arena, Ring of Valor. I'm gonna go down here on purpose just to show you the Ring of Valor. There you go. And then I'm gonna go in here because I just can, so I can get out. And now to show you the secret. Now, if you somehow find a means to glitch underneath Orgrimmar, which you will, because every player will. If you find a way to glitch, if you find a position of Grommash Hold, which is Thrall's Fortress, and somehow manage to glitch underground, I won't tell you how you do that, but if you do that, you will find something hidden underneath the city. And what's hidden underneath the city is this little compound of testing objects we had when we were updating World of Warcraft. You will find a Zeppelin Tower, you will find a barrack fortress, a campfire, a blacksmith, a kennel, a fort flag, and just random shit, honestly. And a little place you can hang out in, where we added a little clay oven so you can cook. This place is a private glitch area, so if you glitched and you want to chillax and hang out with your players who you glitched with, you can do it here. It's also just above the Valley of Spirits. So there you go. That's all you need to know, really. The second secret I can show you if you'd like is not the towers, but if you glitch as a mage and go further than the towers and keep following the wall somehow, so if you make it here somehow, or on this mountain, and manage to glitch up this mountain and continue going on, and on and on and on, there's a little house in the distance. That little house is just a little private human house, and it's just empty. You can do anything you want in here. It's just a little gift for, hey, congratulations, you bastard, you glitched, here's a little house for you. And down here, and yes, this has been tested, you can actually reach that house. I won't tell you how, but you can do it. And down here, this is not really a secret, you will find this as you go from Ashenvale Forest. There's a little Grim Totem camp with a fisherman and also some clansmen. And that fisherman is right here, the fishy seeker who sells all sorts of fishing material with a moon well. This is basically his hangout spot. That's all you need to know. That's all I wanted to tell you. The rest is up to you. What are you going to find inside of the city? How are you going to find it? Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm going to fly, to the last area in front of the city. This area in front of the city is the dueling grounds where all the players duel, fight. And I forgot to tell you that this is also considered to be a part of Orgrimmar, which is this place right here. What I hated about the Alliance is I think Blizzard favors them more than they did do the Horde in terms of shops, their city development, and everything else, because they were the first faction they ever worked on. So they favor them by accident. This vendor, Mistress of Cheese, rivals the cheese vendor in Stormwind City that sells all sorts of cheese, which isn't available in any of the Horde cities. Over here you got the cooking vendor, which rivals the cooking trainer recipe vendor in Stormwind City. So all the cooking recipes you need, now she's the mistress of it. While in Sauron there's a master cooking recipe vendor. And this Trias's Lovely Cheese is also now featured here, which is also Trias's Lovely Cheese also exists in Stormwind City. And this is the Zeppelin Tower, which leads you to, Thunder Bluff and Stranglethorn. And on this side over here is the Royal Apothecary, The Royal Apothecary
Maladash
is
Malanore.
poison supplies, named after, this chick is named after an Iranian girl who visited our server before. Shout out to Anna if she's watching this, but she's probably not.
We will.
And Region Supplies, which is named after me, Pyrus Dawning, who is just the Region Supplies vendor. And this is a little private shop for Blood Elves, I guess, and regions and stuff. And over here in the middle of freaking nowhere is Bladefist Bay that has a simple tower, a fishmonger vendor, and when you go inside, a little peon cooking, and a little docks, and a little ship, and that's it. That's his basis. This is basically the bonus that Orgrimmar has. So this is for Orgrimmar. Everything of this included is for Orgrimmar, and everything else is not included. So that's it. That's the entire Orgrimmar showcase, except for this farm, I guess, and except for this place where you can sit down and use an anvil and forge. So that's also the bonus, I guess. And this is Orgrimmar. That's it. So I'm basically finally done showcasing Orgrimmar. Who the fuck am I talking to? There's nobody probably watching the stream, so it's fine. But I just wanted to show this all and explain it all in one video. I'm probably going to include a description of the graphics boost patch for all players. However, again, any custom object you see spawned, any design, any vendors that's specifically modified, the upgraded Ragefire Chasm, you won't see that anywhere else. That's only on our server that you will see that. So it's strictly Titans League Emerald server. And yeah. That's all you need to basically know, I believe. I think I showcased everything. I didn't miss anything. Yeah, I believe so. There's nothing else to show. I hope you enjoyed this video. Well, except for that, I guess. There's a dark portal in an old tower. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you loved it. And now I'm going to park my favorite self, aka me, on GM Island, which has its own map, by the way. God, I love this place. And that's the end of my video. So if you like this video, please comment. You don't have to rate, you don't have to subscribe. I don't really give a shit. But I really thank you for watching, if you watched so far, and I hope you enjoyed my detailed explanations. I hope you enjoyed the new textures, something that Blizzard will never do for you, trust me. And I hope you enjoy a lot of things that we've added to the city that we will have to work on to modify down the line. If anybody's wondering who's working on this project, it's two people. One guy's a truck driver, and the other guy is me. And me, I don't have much time either. I do story writing, so I'm working on my own book, which I will also add probably in the description of the video if anybody wants to view my book. And I do a lot of construction work. So the little time I have for this, I will try my best to work on this as much as possible. I don't know which my next video will be. It will probably be the Emerald Dream and Stormwind City for the Alliance. I have also Dalaran I could show people, I guess, but that really depends, because we've updated Dalaran as well, and Resnick and his team have done the same thing as well. They have updated these things beautifully. I will give you, I will give you the description of Resnick's channel in the video description. The guy deserves praise, love for his beautiful work on texture and models and everything else. Dalaran is also beautiful. Oh, fuck, Dalaran's beautiful. But basically, I will get to Dalaran later. And if you're wondering, yes, everything has been updated. Your loading screens, your maps, everything. Shattra Cities textures, everything has received a boost. Everything. So just letting you know right now, it's just not Orgrimmar. I got a dozen things to show. We modified every city. We We added new NPCs to every city. We modified every guard. As you can see, Shield, he actually greets ya, bows to ya. You know, we added a lot of details, a lot of stuff. So this has been in development for a long time, and we don't really, this is the funny part, is since I'm the only developer and this other guy's the only developer, so just two of us and we don't work on a lot, I think we're just going to build it as much as we can, and then we're just going to shut down. We will just give up and we won't develop anymore, because we won't have time. So whatever we develop and whatever we complete, whatever we establish, whatever we accomplish, when we're done with it, we're just going to say, here you go, here are the files, and enjoy it, goodbye. Because there's nothing else you can do. If I had more developers, if I had people who could develop with me, I would gladly take them. I'm only simply a database editor and an endgame worker, so that's my job. My friend's job is Nugget worker, who's basically a map worker, and I do everything from quests. So I do quests, I do the NPCs, leveling and stuff. I do the vendors. I do upgrade to weapons. I do upgrade inside of the game. I do shit ton of stuff. Absolute shit ton of stuff. And I also will be working on this mess in here, as you can see. This will be my next development stuff. Oh yeah, that box right there is a shaker box. So there you go. So yeah, this will be my next place I'm working on, 100%. This auction house that's fucked up for some reason. So yeah, I have a lot of work to do still in this. Only in Valley of the Strength. The rest of the city's done. Only in the Valley of the Strength is missing some few things to be done. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this guide again of the video. If anybody's ever watching this or is watching this still, comment something or I will end the stream, because I don't know what to do with myself anymore, to be honest. I have no idea what to do with myself. Nobody has any questions, so I will probably end this, I guess. Is everything done? Yep. Showcase the bridge, showcase Valley of Honor. Let me look at the map here. Valley of Spirits, I showcased everything. Valley of Honor, the arena, Troll Sector, yep, the park. I showcased the front of the city streets. Yeah, I basically showcased everything. Yeah. In Orgrimmar. Everything in Orgrimmar is done. I even showcased the front. I even showcased this motherfucker right here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did everything. Yep. Oh yeah, and yes, you can sit on this, just if anybody's asking. Oh, I forgot to mention there's new music. So whenever you go into a new zone, or even the old ones, like Razor Hill, for instance, same thing, you will hear this new music.
Blood and thunder.
And you will notice that a lot of the NPCs are updated now. They're level 80 elite. They're not just whatever.
So.
These guys are the White Claw clan, the old Horde clan, White Claw, and well, they're White Claw clan. See, they have a white claw. They claw your face out. These are White Claw grunts, and the White Claw grunts, the clan runs the entire Razor Hill. You have a profession instructor who trains you in all sorts of professions. So if you want, ritual dancers, and just like Orgrimmar, everything is updated. The whole town is updated. This is updated. Everything you need is available to you. And every hunter class now starts with gunsmith and bowyer. So you don't have to wait for, let's just say, let's just say you start a blood elf and you can only use bows. That's it, bows and arrows. Now that's changed. Now you can use guns and bows at the start. The reason we did that was because engineering has a lot of guns in it. So when you make guns with the profession engineering, well, you make fucking guns. You're an engineer, right? You need your gun. You need to shoot people. Yeah, and you'll find this guy in every city. Every general goods vendor is basically a guy who sells you the fishing sticks, the skinning knife, the light hammer, which is basically a jewel crafting hammer. That's what he is. He's just a helpful vendor. A trade supplier gives you everything related to your profession requirement needs. This guy right here trains you in every profession, but also gives you every recipe that you need available, and also Book of Glyph Mastery, which you can buy for 25 credits, which you can use to learn a new inscription recipe. So everything's balanced. You will find apprentice armorsmiths, weaponsmiths, apprentice cloth merchants, apprentice cook merchants, apprentice... what else was there? Armorsmiths, weaponsmiths. Basically apprentice armorsmith, weaponsmiths, and some other stuff who will sell you some stuff. And these stuff are available at the vendor. And these, as you progress and level through towns, through new regions, they turn from apprentice to journeyman. So as you advance, the town advances with you. However, if you don't advance, well, guess what? The town's ahead of you, so go fuck yourself. Go back where you came from, and, you know. If you need all sorts of things, you can even buy this sword and this sword for some nice credits. Basically 50 kills for one sword. However, how you get those 50 kills, you need a companion pet, which is... where is he now? No, wait a minute, companions. Which is, no, Cornish, nope. God damn it, I can always find him, but now I can't find him. Do I even have him here? No, I don't. The guy who helps you get this stuff is... why can't I find... yeah, this guy. So this guy right here, you need to summon him and you need to have him with you at all times. And he sells you stuff for credits. Duh. And he will tell you what he does. My business partner slays things. I drain a portion of their essence. A pittance really. The slider of silvers won't be missed. He pays in ethereal credits for every kill you do. And as you speak to this vendor, he sells stuff for ethereal credits, like bonus gear. And every vendor in every city does that. They sell you bonus gear as you progress through the cities.
What can I help you with?
And of course there's new things, like a stable master now exists right here. And the Razor Hill grunts, when you speak to them, aka these guys, they actually tell you where she is. So they actually direct you here. So as the whole town changes, so does the points of interest where the grunts lead you to. That changes as well. And there's new tents, there's new apprentice tailors. If you're a cloth merchant or you want shirts or new recipes for tailoring, you may find them at this vendor. That's how Durotar is. That's how every leveling zone is.
What do you need?
And this is a reference to World Warcraft Legion, Council of the Black Harvest, which is a Warlock Coven and Legion. And yeah. So there you go. This is your new place. Razor Hill, I guess. How the fuck did I go from Orgrimmar to here? I have no idea, but there you go. So this is your... I guess this will be a Durotar video now, fuck. And if you go further down the road from Razor Hill, there's Grunt's Redwalker clan, which is the Redwalker clan of orcs. They patrol the main road, and you'll see some ritual dancers and stuff along the road. And as you keep on going further, you arrive to Northwatch Hold, which is filled with vengeful grunts, level 5 and level 6. Ooh, what a difference. Who are conversing and stuff. If you go here, you will notice the Ashtvane Defender. Ashtvane are Kul Tiras people who are fighting the Orgrimmar grunts here into a savage battle, as you can see. The battle keeps on going, and of course the Alliance are losing, it seems, for some reason. Let's see who's the winner here. Oh, maybe Alliance are dominating this one. Oh, no, wait, now it's a tie. Now it's 2 grunts and... Ooh. And the official winners are the grunts. The Orgrimmar grunts win this battle, ladies and gentlemen. Wait a minute. Will the grunts do it? Will they hack and slash through this poor Ashtvane Defender? Find out in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. They will. Come on, die already, fuck. Okay, now the grunts go back to their location, they reset, and if you think it's over, it's not. The grunts will continue their assault all the way into Northwatch Hold. Northwatch Hold is now reinforced with a few defenders at the side of the gate, and a few more defenders here, and of course some grunts attacking the area. So it's been actually reinforced. And Northwatch Hold, this guy is no longer a rare mob. He actually spawns like a regular mob now, who defends his keep of his. And you will find a lot more updates in Northwatch Hold. No shit. And more ruined buildings, dead grunts around and defenders because they're fighting constantly a low camp. The Horde forward camp, right? What else is there to say? More ruins, I guess, over here, where you will find more grunts fighting to the fucking bitter death. And the tower. Other than that, you go further down a road. I might as well finish my tour of Durotar. You go down here. The Darkspear Watchers, the trolls, have changed. They're no longer just naked trolls. You keep going further, and this is the Valley of Trials training ground, the starting zone for the trolls and the orcs. And down here is Zenjin Village. Zenjin Village, just like Razor Hill, has everything that Razor Hill has. And also they got their own new stable instead of just their fucking trolls standing in the middle of nowhere. Again, Blizzard won't do this. But everything you need now is also found here. And there's also some new Raptor mounts available for the players to purchase from this vendor. That's not available on the original, by the way. It's not available in the original. Okay, and no, they're not custom. They were hidden in the data files, and we just put them back into the game. And Ritual Dancer, Apprentice Tailor again, the shit ton of stuff. Tribesman. This has been updated, I believe. Yep, some new NPCs, Tribesman, Armorsmith, working on the Armorsmith area. This has been updated. You can actually get a beautiful inn. Profession instructor again. New table. Upstairs has been updated, I believe. Yep, here we are. You're a gunsmith if you're a hunter, so this is where you buy your guns. And this guy is also seen in Northrend, just so you know. And your bowyer for your hunter, it's right here. And again, Razor Hill has this as well. And Fishmonger, this is your fishing vendor. Okay, so I'm only showing the Horde stuff. Durotar, I'll name this video Durotar Exploration Horde. That's what I'm going to name it. And over here is the additional Horde camp. Zenjin Village.
Oh man.
And your official fishing trainer. Again, your fishmonger's right there, and your tribesman's right there. And of course, the Centaur have new camps, which they didn't have in the original. And those models will change. I know they will, because as soon as Resnick sees the new World of Warcraft Centaur, he will take the Centaur from the latest expansion, Dragonlance, and he will put it in Wrath of the Lich King. I just know he will, because he's an awesome dude. And now for the last place to showcase is the Valley of Trials with a little tent here. And as you enter Valley of Trials, there's a new tent, new grunts with shields and axes. And if you speak to them, he keeps commenting, things are getting out of control with the Searing Blade. It's of no concern to you though. We'll handle it. It is the orc way.
Strength.
Keep talking to him more. He'll say, there are armorsmiths and weaponsmiths at the far back of the den that people often miss. I can't blame them. Could you imagine how hot it is in there with that forge running day and night? At least the smiths are dedicated.
Go for
Everything he says has meaning. That's why every guard here has a different text when you speak to them. He will, and now he's going to talk about, ever since Eitrigg has arrived, we have been rearmed, retrained, reorganized, which explains their new shields, their new axes, and so on. Everything that Gornek failed to be, which is a quest giver in the den, a leader is what Eitrigg represents. We are fit to defend the Valley of Trials at all costs, and our supplies are through the roof.
Go with honor.
Eitrigg is a veteran. We all know who Eitrigg is, I hope. And that's what the Grunt is trying to explain to you. He gives you a lore insight about the zone. Every guard sort of does. So yeah, this is the new Valley of Trials. This is the Orgrimmar Peasant, a random tent. And when you enter here, there's your foreman. Oops, I accepted the quest, so I won't abandon. There's your bowyer, your bowsmith guy. Here's a new quest for you.
Speak, friend.
Who wants you to deliver a lovely love letter to an undead chick. Ugh. And also, here's your gunsmith. Food and drink provisioner, who sells you everything you need for cooking, and you know the rest. And so on and so forth. And here's where the orcs start. This guy, ignore that guy, he's temporary. He's just temporary as we're developing the server. He's just like, I'm going to tell you about the server, blah, blah, blah. And here's Eitrigg. Here's the 2 quest givers for your starting zone. Here's your everything where you start. The peons are trying to get food and water because they're working, right? Here's your tents with your trainers. Here's a new Kodo beast. Here's some warlocks doing some shady shit. Their den right here with a mailbox. Training dummies up here, down here, which are all level 1 to 3, so for new players. And when you go in, there's a profession instructor, general goods vendor that helps you again for your profession material, trade goods for your profession, everything you need. We want you to start professions at level 1. On original, you can only start your professions at level 5. Why? I don't know, but they were designed so you can start them from level 1 and onward. So we changed this and we decided, okay, we want you to use what Blizzard made for you from level 1 and onward. So skill 1 starts at level 1, not level 5. So that way, as you're leveling up, you're able to, you know, get some cool shit as you're leveling up. And further inside of the den, you will find a leather worker, you will find a weaponsmith, an armorsmith, new animations being played, new diamonds, trainers, a visitor, blood elf, you know, all this shit. You will find a huge update to your starting zone. And that's basically what I have to tell you. Over here you'll find the Zeppelin Tower with a grunt and just a peon doing his shit. And that table is disappearing for some reason, so I will have to look into that later. And over here there is just basically the upper floor. And if you go further on, there's nothing really here except for orc ruins and shit. And every time you go over here, you will see a den grunt. Well, with Red Walker grunt, along with some lazy peons. And so this is like the outer patrol. And you will see an orc tower in the middle of nowhere. And you will just see some random shit in Durotar. That's all you need to see. Honestly, I won't go, I guess, further into detail about that. Valley of Trials, Hidden Path, there's nothing really there. This is the Centaur camp. Again, has a new tent. No, maybe that's original. I think that's original. This is original, I know that for sure. This is, oh yeah, that's right. So he's original. He's custom, so that's custom. That camp's custom. There's another camp right here that's custom, so that's custom as well. And the Centaurs have new models, and they're not called Kolkar drudges. They're called Drudge, and then they have a title which says Kolkar clan. As you can see when I mouse over them, it says they're part of the Kolkar clan. And these new tents are new, of course. Echo Isle, Zenjin Village. I haven't really worked on this so much because I was focused on the Blood Elf starting zone. But this is one of my zones I have to focus on and adjust and leveling and stuff. So I will be remodeling this place more. So these trolls in here will look different when I'm done with them. So that's why I'm not even there. This is what I've updated though. I've updated the patrols here. I've updated Waycrest, which is a Kultiras nation. Waycrest Marines, right? Which is, you see them in Battle for Azeroth. It's Battle for Azeroth. You see the Kultiras in Battle for Azeroth. So all of this is basically inspired by Battle for Azeroth. That's why you see this huge camp of people fighting here. Again, if Blizzard did this in Wrath of the Lich King Classic, just a few minor tweak updates like this everywhere, it would be so much fun. But they don't. They just want to cash in and leave you. That's all they want to do. And nothing really to say here anymore. Deadeye Shore, named after Deadeye. Yeah, that's the harbor, which is not far from this orc tent, where Margot's is. The Harpy nesting ground. Oh yeah, the Harpies have new models. See, there they are. Look at it. Oh, look at the pretties. Look at the pretty Harpies. Oh, look at pretties. Oh, you're so pretty. Oh, you're so... Oh, bitch. Deny me. Deny me. Oh, Harpy. Come on. Oh, come on. I bet players fap to you now. Just look at you, slut. Anyway, that's been updated as well. What did I? Yes, now I remember. I updated this. There's a shit ton of more quill boars here. Look at these fuckers. Oh! Now, if you're wondering why all of these people are here in one place, this is where I stopped working. So this is where I was supposed to continue on my NPCs, but I stopped. I was focusing on the encampments with the Quillboars. So yeah, if you want to see their models, here you go. Here's a Brute Pillager, I guess. Also, these NPCs got new spells and stuff, so it's just not a visual change you see, there's some new stuff you see. Ooh, look at that new battle armor. Ooh. So yeah, this is basically Durotar. Oh yes, I forgot. Over here, I didn't know you can access this. In the original, I never knew you can go up that road. I never knew that. So when I was doing a playtest, I actually went up this road and I'm like, oh, I can go up here. So I added a little secret up here with little 2 NPCs. And if you go further on, you can actually climb up here. So it's a neat spot. I highly recommend it if you want to stay isolated or run away from Alliance. This is empty, so I clearly haven't worked on this yet. This is empty for a reason. And yeah, that's where I stopped. I wasn't really developing Durotar much. I stopped kind of here-ish because it's so overwhelming. When you do all of this alone, it's so overwhelming. And I also updated this tower. So, oh yes, and right here, I added a sign, Razor Hill Watchtower, so you can actually know as a horde you can go up this path. Because when I was a newbie, I never knew that. So I need this sign. So when I actually go out, I'm like, oh, you can actually go up there. So when I was a newbie, when I was a noob, I'm still a noob. But you know what I'm saying. I hope. Okay, I think I've showcased the entire Durotar now. So I'm going to rename this video to Old Durotar explanation. Durotar exploration. There we go. And just in case I continue and keep on showing more and more, like now, as I showcase this Goblin, who I just remembered I can show. Yeah, I believe I've shown everything. Stormwitch. Ooh, blue hoppy. Ooh, baby. Where'd you go? Oh, yes, walk those talons for me, baby. Oh, sorry, I just marveled the new models. Oh, very good models. Very good. Yeah, so you will find these guys, the Redwalker clan grunts, all along the road. Everywhere, every Horde territory and Alliance territory has been reinforced a lot, and that's what I wanted. I wanted. That's right. I did the Alliance Elven Forest. I did the Alliance territory Elven Forest regarding mobs first. So I did that first before I did all of this. So yeah, that's the. Oh, those extra Forsaken NPCs you see, they are for the Battle of the Undercity phase. So is this tent. So when you have GM on, you can see other phases in the game. So this is a phase. This is another phase. Battle of the Undercity stuff. If I do GM off, I don't see any more phases. I only see that one main phase, and so all of that disappears. If I turn my GM on, I can see the phase. I can see the NPCs from that phase. I can see the tents from that phase. And there's nothing spawned here, thank God, because I would go nuts. And yeah. And if you go inside of this city, and if you turn your GM on, oh look, there's a tent right there. But don't worry, this tent does not merge with that tent, because this is in phase 2 and this is in phase 1. In GM, with GM on, you can see all the phases combined into one. For players, they're only stuck in one phase at a time, so they can't see both at the same time. They can only see one. And if you go here and also go to phase mode again, everybody's there, right? Everybody. So that's hilarious for me. I am he who carries out the Watch's command without question. I am Horde. Yeah, sure you are, buddy. He can't replace Saurfang, I'm sorry. No, nobody's... I don't think anybody's watching. So... now I'm tired. My voice has gone a bit sour. So I will include Resnic's video for the graphics boost patch. My Titans League link, probably tomorrow, because I won't feel like doing it today. And I will include... that's pretty much everything I think I will include. And maybe tomorrow I'll do the Alliance exploration of Stormwind City. Yeah, I believe that's it. I believe so. And now just for a little teaser of what I might showcase in the future, which was made by Resnick the Shaman. Again, I'll show you I'll link you his channel so one day you can see it. Is this the Emerald Dream? This guy has done beautiful work for the Emerald Dream, and this is the ending of my video. Okay, so this is my post credits. This is where I go when I'm done. when I'm done developing everything, this is where I go. Right here. This is my chill ground. If I need to think, I go here, I park, and I'm like, ah, perfect. This right here is the life. This right here is the dream. This right here is the place to be. Cheers, my friends. Beautiful forest of nature. Why do I have to go to work tomorrow? I'd rather die right now. I don't want to go to work. I just want to chill. Not my favorite place. I guess if I had to also park in this place would be you, yeah. Perfect. This is the place. Maybe I'll do an exploration on the Emerald Dream as well. I don't know. I got time. Not today though. But next video I might do an exploration on the whole entire Emerald Dream by Resnick the Shaman, which is this area here. The rest of this is not done yet. He's still developing that. So, but this right here, he made all of this, and I will probably just explore that and showcase it to the players, and then link his channel as well. Oh, I'm so tired, man. It's a good melody too. I like the melody of this place. The only thing I would really wish I had on this server where I'm alone is actually someone to talk to. You know how boring it is to develop on a server? There's no one to talk to. There's no one there. Just you. Your mind, your thoughts. You're wondering to yourself, what the fuck am I doing with my life? That's the first thing that comes to your mind. The second thing that comes to your mind is all the time that's passing by you, and so much debt, so much stuff that you have to pay for. So much bills that keep on racking up. I know you don't want to hear this shit, but it is true. Everybody's indebted to something. Bills, money itself, people. There's always something to pay. And yeah, I usually stream Team Fortress 2, but today I decided to do World of Warcraft because I did a lot of work in World of Warcraft, and I just I abandoned it because I don't have time like I used to. I always wanted to be my own game developer, and in the end I didn't pursue that. I should have, but I always believed I don't have the stones, the smarts to do it. I don't have the patience with coding, and most of it's coding. But if it's the environmental design, gameplay design, oh fuck, I excel at that beauty. But I don't excel at coding. I fucking hate coding so much. Oh, sorry. I'm just so tired. I think I'm gonna go to bed. Oh man, this music is so relaxing. I needed this. I needed this relaxation. I have 2 viewers apparently. I'm looking at my channel, now 1. So, thank you for watching, eh? And enjoy it. If you leave, thank you for coming by and watching, and thank you for the likes. I hope you enjoy it. I'm gonna park at a different location. Just for you guys, because you're here watching my videos still after my Durotar exploration, I'm going to park in a different section of the Emerald Dream for you. Here, I'm going to park here this time, so we enjoy some nature together as we're nearing our bedtime. I'm nearing my bedtime, you probably are not. So as a gift for staying and still watching my video, I'm just parking in random places. Enjoy. I'm gonna stay in that place for a while and just chillax. Stream tomorrow. Should I stream the Emerald Dream, Stormwind City, Mount Hyjal? should I stream tomorrow? That's a good question. What should I stream tomorrow? I'll figure it out. And I think that's going to be it for tonight then. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for watching. May you enjoy and have yourself a great and beautiful day. This is Pyres from Titans League, and I would like to personally thank you for staying and watching my video through the end. If you haven't watched my video from the start, feel free to rewind. I will probably do an exploration video of the Emerald Dream by Resnick the Shaman. I will give him credits in the video description. I will also give you a link to his graphics boost mod. I will give you a lot of things in the video description now after I'm done finishing streaming this video. If somebody says anything in the chat or has any questions, please ask right now. If not, I will probably be leaving soon because I have to leave soon. If you don't have any questions, then that's it. What else can I say? Yeah, I'm gonna now update my description on my YouTube as I do that. So yeah, I'm just gonna update my description on my YouTube, and I believe that's it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here, I am going to find Resnick the Shaman. Here he is. Resnick the Shaman. So I'm going to give his. I'm going to update my stream right now. I'm not upgrade Resnick channel. There we go. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give a link to Resnick's channel in my YouTube feed, on my YouTube stream. So that way, if people want this patch and they want the Emerald Dream and the World of Warcraft client, so if you want this map and this location in your client, so this location, if you want it in your client, if you want this location, so if you want this whole green area, the Emerald Dream, and graphics boost to your game, the channel I've linked in the description is of Resnick the Shaman. Click on that channel and you can find the mod there. So please go to that area and view it the best you want. I will continue. So now that I'm done with that, I will continue. What's oh, actually, I'm gonna blah 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 edit video, please. Just give me a moment, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be right. I'll give the description of. I'll also give you the link of Titans League server. realm is emerald, so I'm going to give that in description. What else can I give in description? I guess I will give this in description as well. This is going to be last, like a little bonus from just me. Resnick's channel, Emerald, TitansLeague.org. Yep. I'm going to add this link to the server I'm playing on. Pin message and pin message. Oh, wait a minute. No. No. Yeah, I'll pin that, I guess. So if you want this Emerald Dream and some other things, check out Resnick's channel, which is Resnick Shaman. And if you do not want that, then you can check out the server Titans League. Titans League is divided into two developer groups. One developer group is involved in developing a level 20 Twink realm. So if you are a Twink character, if you want to be a Twink, go ahead. The Emerald realm, it develops the entirety of World of Warcraft from level 1 to 80, sticking to its original routes and will not allow flying across the entire fucking area. So there you go. May you enjoy. See you. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day.